Hello. I'm Dr. John, and welcome to the channel where health and education meet. Have you ever stopped to think about what's really behind those convenient, ready-to-eat, and packaged foods we consume daily? What if I told you that these ultra-processed foods might be silently sabotaging your gut health, causing bloating, discomfort, and even impacting your immunity and energy? Today, I'm going to reveal what the industry doesn't want you to know about the effects of these products on your body and how to identify the real villains on your plate. In this video, you will clearly and directly discover what ultra-processed foods are, how they affect your gut, and most importantly, what simple changes you can make to protect your health. If you've ever felt that constant bloating sensation, have trouble keeping your digestion light, or find yourself tired even when eating normally, this video will open your eyes. By watching until the end, you will not only understand the real impact of these foods but also learn affordable and practical alternatives to improve your gut health, boost your energy, and strengthen your immunity. So, if you value your health and want to know how to make better choices in your daily life, stay with me. What you'll learn today could transform your quality of life. Ultra-processed foods are food products that have undergone various industrial processes and contain ingredients you would hardly find in your kitchen, such as artificial flavorings, colorants, and emulsifiers. They go far beyond minimally processed foods like rice and beans because they are designed to have a long shelf life and stimulate excessive consumption. Think of sodas, filled cookies, instant noodles, and processed meats. They're not just convenient but designed to be addictive. While their nutritional value is drastically reduced in the process, the problem starts when these artificial substances dominate the diet. Unlike pickled tomatoes, which retain some of their original properties, ready-made ultra-processed sauces have already lost much of their fibers and antioxidants. Not only do they satisfy less, but they also overload the body with chemical compounds that disrupt the internal balance. This frequent consumption confuses the body, sabotaging natural satiety and contributing to an imbalanced diet. The big trap is that, in many cases, they seem harmless. Flashy packaging, promises of zero sugar, and fit disguise the presence of artificial sweeteners and hydrogenated fats. And the worst part? Many times, these foods are part of the daily routine without the person realizing the impact. If the body could speak, it would ask for more natural choices and fewer chemicals. But the effect of these foods isn't limited to what we see on the scale. Ultra-processed foods are not only poor in nutrients, they are loaded with artificial substances created to mimic flavors, prolong shelf life, and enhance the sensory experience. Preservatives like sodium benzoate, flavor enhancers like monosodium glutamate, and artificial colorants like tartrazine yellow are commonly used. While these components are approved in small quantities, when consumed regularly, they can disrupt the body, especially the gut. The real problem is that these substances weren't designed to nourish the body, but rather to manipulate the perception of taste and texture. Imagine a filled cookie, crunchy, sweet, irresistible, and practically devoid of any real health benefits. Ingredients like corn syrup and hydrogenated fats create an addictive cycle by stimulating sugar spikes in the blood followed by sharp drops, which, besides impacting metabolism, can alter the balance of the gut microbiota. This chemical overload, over time, can trigger silent inflammation. Have you ever noticed that bloated or uncomfortable feeling after consuming certain foods? Often, it's not the food itself but the chemical cocktail added to it. The gut, which should be the center for nutrient absorption, starts to react as if it's under constant attack. And when that happens, the impacts go far beyond digestion. Frequent consumption of ultra-processed foods can create real chaos in the gut. These foods, low in fiber and high in artificial compounds, harm the microbiota, the ecosystem of trillions of beneficial bacteria that live in the gut. When this microbiota is imbalanced, harmful bacteria can multiply, leading to conditions like dysbiosis, inflammation, and poor digestion. Have you ever felt bloated or that abdominal discomfort after a meal full of industrialized products? This could be a clear sign that your gut is suffering. Additionally, the additives present in these foods, like emulsifiers and preservatives, can negatively affect the intestinal barrier, making it more permeable. This phenomenon, known as leaky gut, allows toxins and fragments of undigested food to enter the bloodstream, triggering inflammatory responses throughout the body. This not only interferes with digestion but can have impacts on other areas, like immunity and even mood. The domino effect caused by an inflamed gut goes beyond physical discomfort. Studies show that the gut and brain are deeply connected. An imbalanced gut can affect the production of serotonin, the happiness hormone, directly impacting emotional well-being. In other words, what you eat can influence not just your physical health but also your mental state. But what if there were a way to restore this balance and strengthen your overall health? The gut goes far beyond digestion. It is one of the most important centers in the body, influencing immunity, metabolism, and even mood. About 70% of the immune system is located in the gut, which means a healthy gut is essential for keeping the body protected against diseases. When the gut microbiota is balanced, the body responds better to infections, inflammation, and toxins. On the other hand, a weakened gut can weaken the entire defense system, making the body more vulnerable. The impact on mental health is also surprising. The gut is called the second brain for a reason. It produces about 90% of serotonin, the neurotransmitter linked to well-being and happiness. If the microbiota is unbalanced, serotonin production can be compromised, directly affecting mood, sleep, and even stress levels. Have you noticed how certain ultra-processed foods can cause fatigue and irritability? Often, the cause lies in the intestinal imbalance caused by them. Moreover, the gut plays a key role in metabolism and weight control. A healthy microbiota aids in the efficient absorption of nutrients and the regulation of hormones like insulin, preventing blood sugar spikes and fat accumulation. However, when the gut is inflamed by the excessive consumption of ultra-processed foods, digestion becomes inefficient, leading to nutritional deficiencies and even weight gain. Now, is everything we hear about ultra-processed foods really true? There's a common myth that all packaged food is automatically ultra-processed and harmful, which is not true. Not every industrialized product is a villain. Foods like natural yogurt, oatmeal, and even pickles can be minimally processed and maintain their nutritional value. The problem arises when the ingredient list is long, filled with unpronounceable names and artificial additives. The difference lies in the quality and complexity of processing. Another common misconception is that sugar-free or light foods are healthier. Many of these options swap sugar for artificial sweeteners, such as aspartame and sucralose, which can affect the gut microbiota and even stimulate more hunger, creating a vicious cycle of consumption. The packaging may suggest healthy choices, but when analyzing the labels, the reality is quite different. Eating well goes beyond avoiding calories, it's about choosing truly nutritious foods. Finally, some believe the effects of ultra-processed foods are limited to weight gain, but the damage goes far beyond that. They can trigger silent inflammations, affect mental health, and even impair the absorption of essential nutrients. The body isn't just about the scale. The quality of food affects every cell and internal process. And if the gut is already sending warning signs, how do you identify the symptoms? An inflamed gut can manifest in many ways, often silently, but with clear signs when we pay attention. Persistent abdominal bloating, frequent gas, and discomfort after meals are common indicators that something is off balance. Additionally, episodes of constipation or diarrhea may alternate, revealing that the gut is struggling to process food properly, but the symptoms go beyond the digestive system. Skin problems like acne and eczema can be linked to gut inflammation, as well as constant fatigue and frequent headaches. This happens because inflammation in the gut can affect the absorption of essential nutrients, resulting in deficiencies that reflect throughout the body. The gut-brain connection also stands out. Mood changes, anxiety, and even difficulty concentrating may have roots in gut health. Another important sign is increasing intolerance to certain foods. If foods that previously caused no discomfort now lead to reactions like heartburn or a heavy feeling, the gut might be on alert. Identifying these symptoms is the first step toward restoring health, and the good news is that there are powerful foods that help naturally reduce inflammation in the gut. There are powerful foods that act as true allies in restoring gut health. Fiber and antioxidant-rich fruits, such as papaya, avocado, and apples, help regulate bowel movement and fight inflammation. Leafy greens like spinach and kale provide chlorophyll, which aids in detoxifying the body. Fermented foods, such as natural yogurt, kefir, and sauerkraut, are excellent sources of probiotics, essential for restoring gut microbiota balance. Good fats also play a crucial role. Sources like avocado, extra virgin olive oil, and chia seeds have anti-inflammatory properties that help protect the gut lining. Another highlight is ginger, a powerful natural anti-inflammatory, which can be consumed in teas or added to detox juices. Including these foods in your daily routine not only improves digestion but also contributes to strengthening the immune system. Finally, proper hydration is essential. Water helps eliminate toxins and keeps the gut functioning well. Calming teas, such as chamomile and fennel, can also be great allies. However, there's no point in adding these foods without eliminating excess ultra-processed foods. So, how can you take the first step in reducing these villains from your daily life? Reducing the consumption of ultra-processed foods may seem like a difficult task, but it's totally possible with small lifestyle changes. The first step is to start making more conscious choices while shopping. Instead of grabbing that pack of cookies or a ready-made meal, opt for fresh foods, such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and natural proteins. When you prepare your meals at home, you have full control over the ingredients you're using, making it easier to eliminate artificial products. An effective strategy is to plan your meals ahead of time. Set aside time during the week to organize the menu and do the necessary shopping. This avoids the temptation to resort to ultra-processed foods for convenience. Invest in homemade meal prep, which can be taken to work or school, ensuring healthy eating throughout the day. By replacing quick but inflammatory options with healthy alternatives, you'll see benefits not only in your gut but in your energy and well-being. Additionally, create the habit of reading labels before buying any packaged food. Many products may seem healthy at first glance, but contain an endless list of artificial ingredients and preservatives. A good tip is to choose products with the fewest ingredients and, if possible, with names you recognize. The more natural, the better. Making these conscious choices may be challenging at first, but over time, it will become second nature. Have you thought about how your diet can be transformed with a few simple steps? Now that you know the impact of ultra-processed foods on your gut and health, it's time to take action. Don't let complacency and easy choices govern your life. How about starting now, making healthier choices? Swap one ultra-processed product for a fresh and natural option at your next meal. Imagine how your body could positively react to these small changes. Your gut and overall health will thank you. Remember, the power is in your hands. Every meal is an opportunity to improve your quality of life. How about sharing this knowledge with others? Let's spread the truth about healthy eating together. Subscribe to the channel, activate notifications, and keep following for more tips to transform your health. Are you ready to take the next step and live more consciously?